I was on mute. I am the law. I was also on mute. So I didn't quite get the intro I was looking for. How's everyone doing? Look at this. We got chat in the window. This took me like 3 hours because YouTube is not optimized for streaming at all. But we move. How's everyone doing? Ludes, how you doing, mate? Good to see ya. BBBB, how is your day going? My day's going great, mate. How's your day going? Great to have you in the streams. I don't know if I've seen you around here before. Jumping in on stream number 11. I love it. Love the commitment. All that is left is to jump in. I also added some Jet Set Radio to the playlist, so I was vibing out while we were getting ready there. Also, who's Uncle Barrington, Ludwig? Someone from it on the screen, I guess. There's going to be a Raven Martinez. Oh god, I hope so. Hope so. We can only hope. Sergius, how's it going, mate? How's skiing? How's Hogwarts Legacy? Glad you're doing good, BB. We're good all round. That's what we like to hear on a Thursday evening / afternoon. I will, for Sergius' sake, hold off on starting just a little bit. But I suppose if you're going to catch this on the VOD, I'll put a little timestamp in the video description when it is an actual video, so you can skip all my rambling, if you so choose. But yeah, Sergius, I've got skiing lessons booked for the first time, so don't know how that's going to go. But I'm looking forward to it. It can't be that difficult, right? You just let gravity kind of take you on your way. How hard can it be? I can stay upright on, like, rollerblades. What's the difference? I guess the ski slopes are a lot steeper than anything you would do on rollerblades. Don't forget we're partying hard with drunks as first order of business. Oh, yes. I left it there for a reason. And although I did take you saying that to remind me, so thank you. I probably would have just dashed off without remembering. If you're an adult and trying to learn skiing, it's going to be tricky, okay? Yeah, I'm going with friends who have all been at least once or twice before. So I'm sure I'm going to slow down them a lot. They'll probably just let me go eventually, you know? Just leave me to my own devices. You found my YouTube channel from the Immortality video. Oh, nice. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'm thinking of cooking up another Immortality video soon. Just more of a shorter piece, just to talk about a certain part of the game rather than do the whole thing. This my chair handle is like so wobbly right now. I don't know what I've done. Anyway. But yeah, have you played Disco Elysium before, BB? Or is this your first time with the game? I know I'm going to hurt myself skiing, I can just tell. What I'm more worried about is clattering into people. Shelby! Doofuses. Wow, straight in with the D word. This is a family stream, Shelbs. Thank you. I was just saying, yeah, it took me like 3 hours. I think it works. Well, the chat is going along, isn't it? So, that's all that matters. People who like the kind of things I do keep mentioning it. Mate, it's one of a kind. That's the best way to describe it. I mean, it's FMV, so like it's very only just a game, you know what I mean? So, but it's fantastic, man. Actual storyline wise, it's fantastic. Many hidden meanings. Took me like 40 hours making a video to actually. Well, I actually published a video not understanding the real story, and then I had to talk to one of the main actresses to actually figure it out. Yeah, in Geneva, Serge, yeah. From Sweden, oh, amazing. Beautiful place. Hella unique game design, but begs having someone to talk to about it, yeah, for sure. Dufai. The lesser known Dufai. Yeah, I probably won't be able to do it justice off the top of my head. I don't know if you've played any of Sam Barlow's other games, because they're all like FMV types. Like Her Story is really good as well, but this one is more so like a love letter to art house cinema. Which for me, I'm not a massive like film buff, not a massive cinema nerd compared to games. So I think a lot of it is probably lost on me in terms of the cinematography of it. But even just like, well, not face value because it's very deliberately opaque a story, but just the storyline alone, the actual plot lines and the acting is just so good, man. It's amazing. It's really cool because it does allow for, you know, a level of acting that you just can't achieve with motion cap. As good as motion capture has become, it's just not the same as actually seeing like real human faces acting, you know. Your story. Her story. Your story? What is my story? Yet to be written, I hope. Are you guys talking in Latin? Oh, the Greek plural. Immortality as Oscar-level performances. Yeah, like 100%. Do you actually know Latin, Ludes? I've heard of Brutus and Caesar. I recognize those words. Oh, we've already had this song. Right, let's get into Immortality, shall we? Not Immortality, Disco Elysium. That's what we're here for. Let's get it. Your name's Sergius for a reason. Yeah, Her Story is also really good. The actual kind of, that one uses gameplay a little bit better, I would say, like its gameplay mechanics, because it's based on like, it's as if you're sitting at a computer and actually using like a keyword search engine to type in things, and that will reveal little clips to you, which is really cool. But I still think Immortality is his best game by quite a way. Recently watched a friend playing Immortality on stream. and it was physically painful for them not to explore the core hidden mechanic. Yeah, I mean, the only knock I had on it was like when you're looking for all of the clips, it just become difficult because it's essentially like my audio levels are all over the place with this. The game audio, I mean. Hopefully my actual audio is fine. Yeah, like when you're trying to find all the clips in the end and there's basically no way you can do it yourself, you just have to like force it and get lucky. I don't want to turn the music volume. That feels like way too low, but it's also quite loud. Let's see what that's like. It's been 30 years since I studied Latin. I was young, I needed the money. Is it good money in Latin? I wouldn't have thought so as a dead language. But maybe that's why it's profitable, right? It's sought after in certain areas. All right, you drunks. That old, huh? Look at my outfit.
Hey, tequila!
A 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra TM tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
You seem like a stand-up guy. I'll give you a shake your hand.
So what's happening?
Wait. Tequila?
Yeah. Tequila
I never met her.
Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures?
Yeah, the clip
proceeding?
algorithm apparently not preferencing clips you haven't seen before. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, I and because I knew I was making a video on it, I sat down with Cam and we were like, he had it up on, he had the list of all clips, and it was like 2 days after the game was released, so there was no like wiki or anything. There was no certain answer on what clips you had. So he was going off like some random Reddit thread being like, these are all the clips. And he's like, what you need to look for is you need to follow the snake in the water to the red snake on the fucking apple bowl. And it was a whole thing. But we got there in the end.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
There are a few clips where I could not trigger the thing. And it was frustrating when they were put on once. Yeah, it was a little janky sometimes. Well, not janky, like finicky.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
He knows our true name. Ancient Greek and Latin are brilliant. Glad I got the chance to learn them thoroughly. I thought of studying classics before I decided to go into physics. If I fail at physics, I'll go back to Caesar. Yeah, I mean, I struggled with history, to be honest. I kind of just didn't appreciate it until I got a bit older. Like during actual school, when I was like secondary school, I just didn't have any interest in it. Have you played the game The Beginner's Guide? I haven't, BB. Oh shit, have I? No, I recognize the name. I think it's in my Steam wishlist. That's what it is. Yeah, I think I went through I went through loads of games that were kind of heralded for their storytelling and added them to my wishlist, and I think that's in there. I should like this guy, according to my necktie. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. Reality is perishing. Soon only glowing embers will remain of the atoms of human faces, only echoes.
Not this again. I was hoping that we were done with
Kim,
it.
it's real. Reality is collapsing in on itself. What are we supposed to do? Just ignore it?
Only
Come on.
echoes remaining of human faces?
Reality check.
That's a pretty good apocalypse. I wouldn't mind if it came down to that.
He nods appreciatively and picks at his shit-stained lycra jacket.
Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Grim.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
I feel bad for the branches of physics that are actually still discovering things. That's the fun part, is it not? Scary. Difficult. But it's got to be fun. I say as someone who has absolutely no hope of doing that, so it's all very conceptual to me, you know, like learning stuff. It's not even learning stuff, it's like discovering stuff. Got no hope of doing that. But I'll make a video about it when they do. There are so few students in classics in Switzerland, meaning they are even less that go into academia, meaning there is a real lack of professors and lecturers. And in Switzerland, those pay very well. Ah. Oh, the game is made by the guy who made Stanley Parable. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Oh, so it's probably like you would expect satirical and kind of good humor in the writing. Not enough money in physics. Yeah, I mean, I would have... I don't really know where you would go into other than academia for a physics degree, right? Unless you're a scientist, but what does that even mean? I'm a physicist. And then you wouldn't be able to ever explain what you do to people because they'll be like, okay. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't go!
Ooh, is he brummy?
Don't go!
Begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
Tequila Sunset? That's my nom de guerre. Guerre.
It definitely is.
I have too many friends who had to teach high school with PhDs because they didn't have jobs. It's tough out there, man. Do you guys know who I am?
Oh, do I? Of course. Don't you remember?
Maybe?
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
Tequila. Tequila Sunset.
I
Something
know who
ominous
you
there.
are. For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. Oh, I mean, no. Definitely. Go for it, mate.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you.
Naturally.
The man, the myth.
Was I alone?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
Oh, wow, okay, sorry.
This is your story.
Are we...
Stop interrupting.
This is the backstory, is it?
You got here on
Why
Friday
didn't you say
to solve
so?
a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm.
Immortality
and
2
by
or
the
Immortality
worm,
69?
I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
I can only imagine that Immortality has done well, like, commercially. I don't actually know for sure. Like, obviously, it's done really well critically, but I don't know how well it's sold. But hopefully, you know, it's like a big bump for San Barlo, so he can keep making great games. High school in Switzerland pays up to 200k? Jesus. My Latin and Greek teacher always flexed with his Rolex. Semiconductor industry pays big monies for solid-state physicists. Well, what am I bloody doing here on YouTube, man? I need to go to high school, be a high school teacher in Switzerland, because I've got no chance of being in the semiconductor industry, I don't think.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
That does sound like me.
Oh yeah, that's totally your style. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Please continue, drunken man.
It was a late Saturday night when
Idiot
we,
Doom
the
Spiral, that's his
Union
name.
of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy.
See, this
I trust you know the feeling.
this guy sounds like a quite a well put together major alcoholic compared to me.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka! The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie.
Pink Floyd or
And
Pink
off
Floyd?
we go.
There's no wrong answer in that question. That's the good thing.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor
Pre-game
carrier
Harry was
revving
not a
up
fun person
somewhere
to
on
be
the
around,
plaza,
yeah.
followed by a series of dings.
I think I
and
had some
bangs.
issues. Okay. That'll be
Do
me
you
crashing
remember
it.
the sound of wood cracking? The
Oh,
billboard.
can't I also go check under the floorboards of my new shack? Maybe not yet.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Is there a separation between smart and not so smart high schoolers? Are there other schools at the same level? There are magnet schools and more elite schools for sure, but there is only so much difference in the pay scale. What? I've never heard of a magnet school before. Is the guy in the game okay? Absolutely not. Yeah, you've been thrown in the deep end here, BB. And it would take the whole stream for me to explain what's gone on. But basically, the guy in the wonderful green froggy visor is me in this get-up. We're just kind of all over the place. We were drunk, we woke up, we've been trying to piece together a mystery, but there's so much worse going on than that. And now we're talking to 3 other drunks who apparently know a lot more about us than we do. And he's recounting, I think, yes, us crashing our car, which we discovered a bit of time ago.
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
3 men are standing on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village, their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police
Oh, we
carriage
were in it.
containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs.
Terrible.
The time hath come!
God. I'm a mess, but I'm also kind of a legend. Like, imagine hanging around with Harrier.
So, naturally,
tequila.
being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
I will say nothing.
After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Yeah, I mean, how else did your car get there? If I wasn't driving it? Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. I don't know why I was shocked that they found me inside it. I jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty and through the ice. Oh my god. Imagine. This is why, like, if you were going out with your mates and someone was like, yo, tequila's coming tonight, everyone would be like, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy night.
The muscles in your right leg tense up. Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
Tequila's coming out tonight? Jesus. I'm not ready.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
Can I say Hur du idag? I have practiced some Swedish before, you know, but I don't know what that means, so I hope it wasn't offensive. I hope I haven't offended anyone.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
Too deep.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Nice.
We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Well, I'll honor that and not tell them my real name. So is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Right. Well, you've got to tell him my real name is Harry, then.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name
I said,
is
how's your day? Oh, there we
Tequila
go.
Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
Not offensive. How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon.
I was presumably
Then,
trying to
at
end
some
myself.
point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got
Drive a car for
belligerent
bridge.
and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on.
Uh-oh, not ready
How
for this.
one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
No, this is the challenge with languages you don't know in chat, which is all of the languages apart from English, unfortunately. Such is my entitlement as a British person.
Wow. That's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
I wish.
You must be proud
Well,
to
a
work
legend,
with
but
him.
not in a good way.
If you only knew.
Does that mean he is? I'm guessing if I ask about my wife or whoever the woman who fucked me, I'm at risk of losing more morale. But we've got 3 points, so. Did I tell you anything about this person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Okay, well, I died. Good.
You feel something in your
Oh,
chest,
no.
an unnatural pressure.
Didn't need to
It's
worry about the
spreading to
morale,
your
I
left
guess.
arm, your jaw.
I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad.
Let's let it go.
There's no shame in surrendering now. We all do.
Ludwig, you
It's
didn't tell me
so
that
dark.
the drunks were
You
gonna
don't even
attack
see her
me.
face, like
you
you
know,
always thought
verbally.
you would. You only see pain and fear.
Damn.
Cop suffers final heart attack.
Alright, we know. We've heard that one before. No, don't want to do that. Jesus. Alright. Like it never happened, you guys. Let it be. Better go buy some heals. So, in all, it was pointless starting by these drunks, because they were going to kill me. And I'm not close enough to fast travel either. Never mind. Let's go quickly see if I can look under the floorboards, I guess. I attacked myself. Yeah, it's true. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need to stock up on all the... Why does Kim just hang out underneath the alcove like that? Staying in the shade. I probably won't be streaming Legacy Surge. Although, I saw a game called Atomic Heart is coming out next week, which has had a few Bioshock comps. So I was thinking of potentially streaming that. But I know Cam's going to be streaming Legacy, so I'll probably just let him do his thing, maybe jump on a couple. But then I don't know, am I going the right way? I don't know if I am. Yeah, I think I am. Who is the one? God. I still don't know. No one really knows. But yeah, I think I might give Atomic Heart a go after... It depends when we finish Disco also. If you had to say, guys who have completed it, how close are we to the finish line? And take into account my pace of playing this game, which is rather slow. Going to play Wild Hearts as a massive Monster Hunty? That's just come out too, right? Is it like Monster Hunter? I guess so, as you said, Monster Hunty. Where am I going? Shops. It does look cool, right? I literally just found out about it today. I had no idea. But yeah, it's had a few Bioshock comps, and I went on the website, and like the main part of the website is all like lore in the world, which I feel like is a good sign in terms of games that I like and games that we like on this channel. Meds, please.
A small
halfway
cabinet
through
on the wall
day
is
4.
filled
I
with
think we
various
solved the case
medicine
on day
bottles,
5.
nasal
Okay.
sprays, and blister
So like
packs.
2 or 3 more
They
streams,
all
maybe?
bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
I could smash it out this weekend. If we're like 4 streams away, including this one, say maybe 3 or 4. Let me take some of that. I've got so much money.
Here. I
Let's
hope
take
Saint Batiste makes you feel better or something.
another one of those.
Here.
We're just gonna
I hope
stock
Saint
up.
Batiste makes you feel better or something. Okay. Here. I hope. Okay.
It's okay.
Here.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's get it. We can also put on that jacket that gives us extra health. 3 Ts. So yeah, I mean, I could obviously switch it up with the streams and do like one game on a Tuesday, one game on a Thursday, but I don't think I want to do that. If not when we're this close. Oh shit, can I fast travel, please? Damn it, I walked too far, I think. Never mind. The Forgotten City is a time loop mystery game with an interesting story. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I also like, I kind of want to, I don't know, I'm a bit torn on whether to just go for new games, because obviously, like, they have a good bit of buzz about them, but I don't want to, I do like having your guys' input on games to play, so like doing the polls. I don't want to just stop doing that, obviously. Because I also kind of wanted to play, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the new one, but also knowing that I'm probably not going to make videos on it because at best I expect it to be quite an average story. It's just going to be very mid, I imagine, which is worse than it being straight up bad, because I could talk about it if it's bad, but if it's mid, I'm just like, you know, it's fine, I guess. Right. Let's do this again. The speed run until where we got to.
Hey, it's good to see.
Hey,
so what's happening?
hey.
Yeah.
He says it. Good.
God.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you.
Alright, see you, BB. Thanks for dropping in
name.
for the chat. I would say catch up on the VODs, but there's like a good 40 hours of them at this point, so maybe just catch you on the next stream. Hop in whenever you like, man. It's good to chat. And take it easy. Mystery of the Droods, bad game royalty, and Case of the Golden Idol. Yeah, I was thinking that, Shelbs. I put a list together the other day of like what games I could play next poll wise, and I've got that on there. I was also thinking The Wolf Among Us, because obviously Cam started playing The Walking Dead, and I was like, I love the Telltale game so much, and Wolf Among Us has a sequel coming out this year, which is obviously, so it might be good timing for that. What did I say? I think I said something like this.
Not this.
Only thing.
This guy's your buddy.
It definitely. Oh, do I? Maybe.
Tequila.
It's a memory game
Tequila
at this
Sunset.
point. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I
got
don't
his
think it
word
matters
on the
too
Oh
much.
yeah, the lieutenant's brow is fine.
It was
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
one moment.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Naturally loud.
Naturally.
Anyway, sounded
3.
what we
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
So the time hath come. After
nothing.
which
The muscle, your hands.
we
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
read
Speed
him,
run.
we asked
We on
about the
Games
whole
Done Quick.
tequila
It's
stuff.
event.
I'm-
Oh, my real name's
no,
Harry. How long do you
ow.
pipe for?
How the?
Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you only knew.
Okay. Okay, this
You
one.
were pretty.
Please.
Okay, this is where we
No
got to.
one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Oh, okie dokie, Serge. Gonna wake up at 6 tomorrow. Just brilliant, going at skiing at 7 or so in the morning. Have a lovely evening. You too, my friend. Have a lovely morning, dawn, skiing, and day. And catch you soon, hopefully, mate. You'll like Golden Isle, and it's a neat narrative and similar style to Obra Dinn. Yeah. Telltale were dead, mate, but I think they got brought back. They like fully, yeah, they fully did die. Oh no, now I've got the error message from YouTube. Always good. But I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, they got brought back. I think they got bought out by new stakeholders or something. Yeah, Telltale is back adjacent, sort of hard to pass the news stories. Yeah, that's exactly it. But I mean, I just took the news as good news, and we keep moving.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
YouTube's not got enough video. Even after me absolutely smashing through the thing like that, how's the stream for you guys? Also, my background is like flashing a little bit, which is annoying. I could try and I've switched back to OBS, so I think in theory I can change the bitrate midstream. Let's just keep going. Streaming game kind of depends if you want to chase views or play what you want specifically. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Okie doke. Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something.
Stream looks fine. Okay.
To be
good,
honest,
good.
the details are a little hazy.
You get stressed over nothing.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too?
I sure
That's
did.
a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Sounds like them.
It's more like
Sounds
you
like
were
me
cramping
too.
theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time.
No big.
Anyone to do it. You're doing it
I'm calm, I'm
solo
calm.
now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
I enjoy long form video essays, so play games you can make interesting video about. It's got the error message again, but it's fine. It's fine. Me too, man. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to... If I just play, like, whatever's new and whatever's kind of more mainstream, chasing views, I'm just gonna have less to talk about in the videos, you know? I like playing fucking interesting games. Niche games.
It's not meant as a joke. He's
And
sorry
you
for
guys
the
know
harm
about
done.
them too, so, I mean, it makes more sense for me to get your guys' input. I would never have played this otherwise, potentially. I love long-form essays to an embarrassing degree. I'm going to have to make like a 4-hour video for you at some point, Shelby, just to quench the thirst. It might be like 3 hours of just white noise, but it counts.
Yeah, you seemed really mad about immigrants for some reason.
Whoops.
I'd rather not get into the details. It was pretty low concept.
I wonder if this is changing depending on, you know, like my stats, because I'm a fascist. So I wonder if that's why that's coming up. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept telling us that in your work you've seen a lot of blood, but that it's nothing compared to the great bloodletting to come.
White man's been here. How do you know? Video essay. It's nice when you find a good essay on a game that feels niche. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, if we're just talking purely from a YouTube perspective, it's also good because, you know, I can't, as a small YouTuber, I can't compete with the big channels that cover topics. So what you want is to just find those little pockets of games that are lesser known, but obviously have like a good following because they're amazing.
I believe you mentioned something about the ground cracking open to swallow cities and dreams alike. Yeah, I remember that simile, or whatever the fuck they are.
Okay.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine.
I quite
at all
enjoyed
costs.
understanding more about it. I sounded like a legend, to be fair. Apart from that, I like, maybe tried to kill myself, but like I'm gonna try and be optimistic about it. So, you seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller.
He's got the voice for it.
Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
I would love to know how you became Idiot Doom Spiral.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are
All right.
boring, you see?
Let me change my bit rate. Fucking... I don't know who to blame anymore. I don't know if it's me. We're at 12,000. Let's try 10. I did tell... maybe it's... I don't know. I could project, but I'm just going to stop.
So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral?
A bottle for a story.
For a story. Seems fair to me.
So the story will change depending on the alcohol, in which case I'll give you this fun little moonshine. A little bit of summon in that.
Interesting.
They lose all of it?
Ah, this is what
Hopefully
they
not.
use to keep the working men going.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
I'm going to move. I'd have no idea if
Shut
this
up,
works. I don't
guys.
think it
I'm
does.
telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know.
Video games have come a long way since Pac-Man. Yeah, and Pac-Man is good. But they sure have. I'm not quite old enough for the arcade era. I remember playing like Metal Slug 3 at a pub near me, but that's about it. Great game though.
I was once a reasonably high net worth
But I missed like the
individual,
Pac-Man and
a
the Street Fighter crazes
founder
and all
/
that.
junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Is that a besties reference in the wild? Yar, Sabuto. How's it going, mate? I've watched H-Bomb's video on why the new Deus Ex is just okay. And that's 3 hours. The third one? Yeah. I didn't finish it, actually. And I really liked the second one.
I used the profits
I'm
from
not
my
listening to this
agency
guy's story after I
finance
just
what
gave him
call
alcohol to tell it.
a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. I founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging
Disco
every
gang
so
gang.
often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical
That's not a startup.
set of individuals.
That's serious.
Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did.
Good.
With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain.
The Roblox
The
youth
reality
sound video
situation
deserves an
became
award.
very wet, very quickly.
Roblox. That's a whole thing I've just never given any time to. And I know it's massive, but it's just like, it's too much for me. How wet are we talking exactly? I can't stop looking at the fucking error message and getting annoyed over it. But what can I do?
Wet, okay? It was raining really
It's
hard.
YouTube's fault.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've got to be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
So what happened next?
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Well, yeah.
I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
A meaningful pause.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I
The video
still
has
had
nothing
the
much to
key
do
to
with
my
Roblox.
office. I could wait out the storm
Nearly nothing to do
there.
with Roblox. He takes
But
an
when I
immediate
reached
U-turn.
my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Just the oof sound and one fascinating pathological lies attempts to own it. Like it's a sound effect in the game.
Anyway, long story short, life
I
spiraled
have to add
out
it
of
to
control.
my watch list.
I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because
Oh,
she didn't
okay.
want to
So
date
it's
a
like
homeless man.
almost a.
The company.
It's not
well,
actually
you
like
see
a
where
video
I'm
game
going
essay.
with this.
He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this reality is the reality.
That is quite the spiral.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Look on the bright side to your story, man. Oh, I should ask if he thinks it's his own fault though.
I don't remember you being such a dick before, Tequila.
Ah, shit. That's not his vibe.
That doesn't mean you're wrong, though.
Can't like he's returned
Anyway.
to Feral.
That was all the tale one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Damn. That was some strong stuff you just necked back like nobody's business. Okay. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
I'd recognize the sound. Yeah, like, for some reason I have an oof sound in my head. Which I have no idea if it's from Roblox. And I'm not going to try and replicate it because it won't work.
Please. Please don't go.
Okay, we're drinking.
Oh, I asked them this
We're
before.
drinking alcohol. That's what we're
Yeah, yeah,
doing.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now it's a pirate's life for me.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff? I didn't think he would have stuff as an alcoholic.
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit?
Oh, it's Lycra.
I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment.
I think I asked them this,
Now I
didn't I?
can't hang on.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Okay. What's this about a lost jacket? I may have picked it up, maybe in my inventory.
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was
Oh, right.
practically brand
If it's
new.
in video edits, that's probably
Sure,
where
it
I've
didn't
heard
really
it from.
go with my lycra threads, but it did itch
Yeah.
a lot less.
But funnily enough, I think I know it.
Say, you're a detective, right?
And it has a 3
Maybe
hours
you
of
can help
backstory
old
behind that
Doom
little sound.
Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket.
I need the blue
what
stuff.
do you say, Tequila?
Yeah, Matt. Oh, I already found a filthy jacket near the boardwalk.
Holy shit. Tequila, how did you... Never mind, I don't care. Just let me see the jacket.
I washed it too, didn't I? I found a little more than I bargained for?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Let me see. What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was
Oh.
beautiful. This is
Oh,
fucking
did I not
filthy.
wash it?
What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you expect? You left it outside for a week.
I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags. I may be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a
Did I not
dumpster
wash
and
that jacket,
burn
you
it
guys?
You know,
I guess not, 'cause it's
despite the
called
guano,
filthy
it
jacket.
looks like the jacket itself is stain resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
Okay. Alright, I'll go
You too,
clean your jacket, because that's all I'm good for, apparently. Oh, actually, yeah, I was going to wash it, and she was like, okay, it'll take me half an hour. Do you still want to do it? And I had to go on a date.
Our tenant, the policeman. Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can
She's
do.
right there, and he's like, I can't wash it.
Must say, I'm proud of this one.
It's a found
It's
jacket. Is it found? Do I have the full kit? Oh no, I can't wear it. Nope, that's apricot chewing gum. Oh, but it completes the outfit. Oh no. Oh, the outfit is 45 to 60 minutes, gotcha. Oh, guys, I think I have full found gear now. Look at me. But I give it away? Give that sweet windbreaker away? What buffs does it give me? Pain threshold, half light, -1 drama. I'm gonna go talk to him while I'm wearing it. See how he likes that. Making me do your errands, I'm gonna wear your clothes. That's how it works.
Tequila sunset.
Here's your jacket, freshly washed, on my body.
My jacket?
Yeah, the one you had me clean the seagull shit off of.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
Yeah, declined the wash because I had a date. I was in a rush.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about, idiot doom spiral?
Rosemary, what the fuck is Tequila talking about?
Aye, that's the jacket you stole 2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
Especially with the froggy visor.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional. Found.
The froggy visor
That's
is
medium
usually
concept stuff.
the pièce de résistance to any outfit, to be fair.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend.
One does not simply use somebody else's wash bucket.
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Fine, your loss. I'm keeping the jacket for myself.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
Oh, I get to keep it eventually. I'm keeping it now.
It's an okay jacket, if you are into that look.
They're super into that look. Okay.
Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Okay, Kimmy. We'll go over here, shall we? What is it, friend?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
Oh, really? My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Superstar casual?
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make
Kim, why are
the
you
man.
telling me this now?
The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah. I know. I've had a number of outfits over my time. Okay, I'm not gonna diss Kim's outfit though, because he looks sick, to be fair. Okay, you're a sharp dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get
Oh,
ahead
I need
of
to talk
ourselves,
to
detective.
each of the different drunks. Okay.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Get back to chatting up drunks. Which one's Rosemary? This guy.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Buy the blue stuff. You know something I don't, Ludes. Do I have deals set up for you? Is this blue stuff? Are you selling?
So what do you want? I've got smokes. They're cheap.
Ooh,
Very cheap.
nice.
I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better
we
deal
getting,
on
like,
that piss.
knockoff drugs and shit.
Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
300 real.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but
this the
this
blue
has
stuff?
to be done!
This is a weirdly late conversation, Kim. Yeah. I changed to his pants in front of you mid-conversation. Yeah. I was pantsless for a while. All of them are worth talking to, but Rosemary is important.
It's our end game!
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax! The mystery! The virginal sigh! You have to buy it from him!
Spirit
Get
is
it off
eternal.
him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real, Rosemary?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every
It's blue.
real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's
Okay.
finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean? What? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
Did you ever get into the floorboards in your room? No, I just went to have a look, but I don't think it was an option. I feel like when we first had it, somebody suggested that we need to wait a day, but I have no idea if it was day 4. I don't know how long we've been on day 4 for. If you keep asking him, he'll change the price.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Aye. Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Nice.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Okay. It's a good tip. I should remember that.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the
5
missus took me
lemons
to a
and
private
half a
doctor's
pack of
office.
butter.
Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
I need to check again. I did just go in there, but I didn't seem to have an option. If it's literally just like floorboards on there. You need a reason to think there might be something interesting in the cabin before you can look under the floorboards. A better reason than a mysterious, sexy French voice from the air told me. I mean, that sounds like a good reason to me. But yeah, I'm not getting any what's it called? Any prompt for it. I'm guessing if I just keep agreeing with this guy, he might lower the price a bit. Arseholes.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
I mean, I'll always listen to a mysterious, sexy French voice from the air. Who wouldn't?
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
3 real, that's a bargain.
Don't say it.
Can I smell it first?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and
I
the
kinda
entire
wanted to correct
city
him
of
that it was
Revachol
300.
is wiped off the map.
But then you'll lose it forever and it will stick at 300, I guess.
Feels like someone
doing
set
good
a
on money, but
mustard
not that
field
good.
ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your
Nice.
nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
God.
In all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde amnesia.
Did I not tell you, Bratan? This is it! This
What
is
would
our
drinking
party
97%
drink. This is
alcohol
what we're
actually
having,
do to you?
baby! Please get it for me!
Is that ethanol, basically? Is ethanol just pure alcohol? Is that 100%? Or similar?
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
I think it will prove useful.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of
That
a lifetime.
that is a good deal.
Well done. You got it. That's a much more reasonable price right there. Makes sense now.
Okay.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Is that like a one-time
Platan,
use?
I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
Right. There are quicker ways to consume alcohol. I know this for a fact.
The tide
Not
is so
from practice.
on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
I don't want to put it up my bum.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on
I
to
would
it.
die,
Keep
yeah,
it
that's
safe.
what I'm kind of
Wait
thinking.
for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon.
Okay.
Have patience, brave one.
All right.
I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
Is it just regular? I'll have to check it out in the inventory. I can't check my inventory. How?
In the
I think
civilized-
I think we're kind of doing okay on everything else. I'm getting frame rate drops, I feel like. Where's the blue stuff? Oh, you literally can't actually drink it. Okay. I can sell it at a profit though. But then we've got speed, 3 alcohol, 6 speed, and 3 polygon. So I think we're actually okay. Electrochemistry. Most likely you'd vomit before it got anywhere near your stomach. Yeah, you'd think so. We'd like to hope so. Okay. I am getting frame rate drops for some reason. Struggling a little bit. Come on, PC. Get your act together. Hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. Okay. Oh yeah, we have to inform Plaisance about the source of doom. Inform the dice maker about the source of the doom. Sync the signs. Okay. Well, we kind of visit the nightclub after the ravers have moved in, which I think is now, right? And then we've got the the murder itself feels like a million miles away now. Like we haven't done anything to do with the murder for a while because it's just been like, oh, and also like the universe is collapsing, so there is that too. Trust the tie, it clearly had a plan. Oh yeah. And he said I didn't need to put it out my bum, but I'm not totally convinced. I wouldn't put it past him, is all I'm saying. Ooh, should we approach the phone? We have a lot of health and morale. Let's go to the church. Oh, and double check the cabin. Sorry, I saw that too late, Shelby. I will do it on my way back. But we were just in there. I promise you. Have we not, have they not moved in yet? Let's see, what are you saying? Noid? Is this Noid? No,
it's all
Andre.
set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000
There
people
may be
in
a
here?
dialogue option you
10,000.
missed with someone relevant to the cabin. You mean like my little new home from home?
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club.
Oh, sick.
Will you do the honours, detective?
We've got to ask Egghead, right? Egghead's got to have the best one.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
The zone of ecological catastrophe. I'm not saying Harry hasn't put alcohol up the bum, but I'm also saying that there's probably not the vibe for the blue bottle, yeah. That would potentially kill you.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Don't be thinking you can just jumpstart a new big bang. Not this time, sucker. Kim's not going to have a good club name. Well, let's try a sell, seeing as she vetoed Egghead's suggestion.
How about something simple? Like the club?
The club? What the fuck?
Too modern. And
That's
too ironic.
rubbish.
We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Alright, Andre, if you got all the ideas, you got the vision, let me hear it.
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Can I propose
Andre's
an idea?
overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective.
Okay.
It would be good for the signs.
Oh, it's going to sort our signs out.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Okay. Get a load of this.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium. Is this it? I don't know what Elysium means. That's an issue. But we got to go for it. It's too appropriate.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
Okay.
Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone,
Disco's
isn't
not
it?
going anywhere, mate.
Forgot.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
Let's go.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
This is it. This is the name of the game. A rave inside a church that is also a low-key drug smuggling operation. I am 2 FPS. For God's sake. I don't know what to do, you guys. You said the name. It's the weird thing is that it says it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, and I don't know if that means it's my fault, like it's my internet. It hardly matters in the game. I don't think I can realistically drop the bitrate down anymore because it will stop being because it's a 1440p stream. And you'd say, why just stream at 1080p? Well, no, because that makes the video codec on YouTube bullshit.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Elysium is the abode of the blessed after death in classical mythology. The abode of the blessed after death. Cool, okay. Oh yeah, let's tap along.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this?
I also
what is
wonder
this
if
thing
the
that Andre is
buffering
doing with
is
his
making
limbs?
the chat come through slower. I don't know. God, I don't know, you guys. What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
An old-fashioned name for the game's world? She did say something about Elysium. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
He jumps up and down with glee, his moves punctuated by the stroboscopic flash of the club lights.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself?
Yeah,
with
just dance
moves?
with him, man.
Audio waves thump against your rib cage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better.
The dancing
but the
deserves
beat
full glorious
is
60
still
frames per
so
second.
weak.
If only.
What if you rerouted the terrifying audio assault that the lead programmer's microphone setup picks up through this compressor?
What if you rerouted the terrifying audio assault that the lead programmer's microphone setup picks up through this compressor? Okay, I think we did that. Higher quality audio, but it's still a 3% roll, but we're going for it. I'll try and
Goodbye, officer.
I'll try and buff us up a little bit. Savoir-faire is not +1 already. I don't think we've got much to help us with that. Oh, well, there's something. That's a something. That was -1. Nope. 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 Okay, +2. No, -1. How did I do that? Oh, Oh, it was -1, fuck's sake. Okay, so it's just a plus... It was +1, wasn't it? Okay, right. I was already good. When you go for this civil fare check, be prepared for a shivers check within it. Ooh, pro tips. Okay. Well, that's good, because there's not much we can do civil fare-wise. It's just the trousers, so we can bump up the rest with shivers. Which I feel like we have more of. Shiver. Oh yeah. We're working now. Oh, we've lost the necktie, but that's okay. That is one of the more peculiar outfits we've had, which is saying something. Alright. I guess getting the shivers check, does that require passing
hey, man.
this? Because
It's
we're
good
not
to
going
see
to
you.
pass. But let's go for it. Actually, is it worth taking speed? No, it's not. Let's just go for it.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder.
In the name of
where
disco,
did that
baby.
little fluttering light
Let's go. Oh, we didn't need it, Sabuto. The rolls did us good. It was a good first roll today.
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Mind or spine?
Here it will begin.
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
The sword really caps it off, yeah. Why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to
PowerPoint slide
piss
FPS?
yourself.
I don't know what to do, man. Let me just... I was just checking I actually have my Ethernet cable in. And not the Wi-Fi, but I do. So I really don't know what else to do. I'm sorry, Ludes. You can't dance in a PowerPoint slide.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
I appreciate you hanging on, Ludes, if you can basically not see anything. Let me drop the bitrate down a little bit more just in case, but I don't think that's going to do much, to be honest with you. I don't even know if it really works when you're midstream anyway. Probably does. Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I'm scared.
Good. You should be.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
We haven't
Every
heard from Spinal
vertebrae
Cord
in your
before.
spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn. To rule the world.
Who are you?
I am the spinal cord.
Just in case no one do anything charmy or funny or viral. Oh, that's alright. I've got no hope of doing that. What do you want, Spinal Cord?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
We're fighting our Spinal Cord to dance. I gotta bust the moves.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out
Hey, Spinal
like
Cord.
2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I feel like this is also causing chat to come through a bit late for me. God damn it. Fucking YouTube. I'm blaming YouTube. It's probably my internet.
With your
I'll
eyes
blame
still
my internet
closed,
instead.
the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Open my eyes and dance like I've never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker
I'm
setup
going
of
nuts,
the one
sword in
called
hand as well.
eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic.
Oh,
without
if you guys,
pity
this is the
or
worst
fear.
time to realize you guys can't see this. Oh wow, I'm actually looking at my playback on YouTube and it's absolutely abysmal. Fuck's sake. Open widget. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I guess it's my internet, you guys. Which is a shame, because I literally can't do anything about that. I'll chat into the void. Hey man, that's what Spinal Cord was doing. Oh, I'm dancing so good and no one can tell. Fuck. I mean, I'm tempted to end the stream. Okay, it says it's excellent connection now. I've only just realized how bad it is, and I mean, no one wants to watch that. It's just laggy. Hey, Alec. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to end the stream, obviously, but it's real bad. It depends if it keeps dropping or not. I do look sick as hell even at 7 FPS. Well, that's good. He is actually going nuts, to be fair. He's got the moves in him. This is also without a drop of speed. Look at him go. He's going to do this forever. It says excellent connection, but like, well, the stream is still. Yeah, I was thinking that, Ludes. I think I might start again. I don't know if it's my internet though. I don't think that will help, but I could. I mean, I'm not gonna put you guys through this. It's a travesty. It's a mess. It's a mess out here. Right, let me just finish this.
Free from self-awareness.
And then I'll have a thing.
No deliberation. Only, and I mean only, execution.
I'm guessing you can't hear me properly if it's lagging as well.
Oh my god! No way!
This is really happening.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner.
Yeah, I just got the error message again.
Into dance.
The sound is absolutely
what he lacks
fine.
In sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
I don't know, you guys. Well, that's good that the audio is fine. Which makes me think it's not the internet. Yeah, I guess. Let me just... okay, let me finish this. I will go back to just chatting. Actually, fuck it. Let's do it now. I'll finish this. And then we'll do some live... we'll do some live troubleshoot.
The young man immediately bounces
Oh,
up
this is
and
the
down,
worst one to
then
be a
assumes
fucking
the
slideshow
same
for. We're all
dance
dancing. Alright, we're stopping
embellishing
it.
with
I'm waiting.
some...
We're pausing that for a little bit. Right. Let me see if we can... we're a podcast now. This is honestly the worst moment to be at a slideshow, because I'm getting everyone to dance. So, enough of that. Let's see if going back to this helps the stream quality at all. And I'm also going to see what the hell this error message is, and if anyone's been talking about it online. And you guys can just wait. Chat amongst yourselves. Chat to me, obviously. Alright. What are you saying? Speaking of white guys, podcast time, baby. See, like, it's still, at least for me, it's still buffering a lot, even on this, when there's basically no video. I know. YouTube is not... The nature of the error is such that it can occur while streaming through any third-party streaming software, but the problem has mostly been reported on forums for OBS. When users use the option for streaming, the issue and discussion may occur. That is me. Sign out, sign in from YouTube, check internet connection, change streaming application, change device, wait some time. Yeah, so basically... This is a fun fact. The biggest leaf is the raffia palm. So I switched from Streamlabs to OBS to get this wonderful intermission screen that you can't really appreciate because it's just a still image for you. But I'm using OBS to do that. So potentially I will close this, quickly go back to Streamlabs, start a new stream, and it should be better because we weren't having this issue with Streamlabs, to be fair. You can start streaming on OBS with a bitrate of 64. Oh, that's audio. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch back OBS, you utter beak. Mate, OBS is the one. It's the go-to. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'd obviously, as nice as this is, I'd rather you guys actually be able to, like, watch the stream. Ludwig, mate. OBS, I thought OBS was the de facto software. And also, it's because Streamlabs, I can probably figure this out on Streamlabs. Actually, you know what? It wasn't even for this fucking intermission screen. It was for this. This is what this has cost me. And again, you won't be able to see this because frame rate, but it's the little DVD screensaver thing. It does look good, but it's not worth this. Nothing is worth this. So actually, I should get this intermission screen on Streamlabs. I'll just have to import it over. But that's for you complete weapon. All right, you guys. Fuck's sake, this has been. It's de facto on Twitch, yeah, maybe. All right, this has been a good hour and 20 minutes, but I will start streaming again at 9:30. How about that? If you guys can hear me, go grab a drink. I'm gonna go probably cry, laugh to myself, curse YouTube, curse my internet, and we'll be back in 9 minutes. Enjoy. I'll put you on this ending screen because we won't have it again. Fucking hell. This has been a disaster, hasn't it? Alright, yeah. Let's reconvene in 9 minutes. See you then.